Good morning. A Merry Christmas to all of you. When we think of Christmas, and when we think about that sweet little cute infant Jesus lying innocently in the crib, you would never imagine that this child would be able to bring about such an influence in the whole of humanity. We all know that leaders are born and then dead and gone, many of them. There are few of them whose names remain etched in the minds of the people for the services they rendered, for the maturity they exhibited, and for the way in which they led the world. So it boils down to leadership. Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, these are great philosophers. All of them put together for more than 130 years. They taught, they preached the people. They made impact on the society. The whole world knows them. And there are still a lot of worshippers who follow their philosophy. But then, Jesus Christ taught, preached only for 3 years. And nobody knows as to when he became the topic of conversation, when he became the popular star, the world's popular star. It seems like overnight he attracted everybody's attention. That is the greatest miracle of Jesus Christ, who is followed by hundreds of crores of people. And the crowd and the popularity and the name and the fame goes on increasing day by day. It spreads like wildfire throughout the universe. The very name Jesus Christ evinces brotherhood and love in the minds of people from all religions. That is amazing, isn't it? And when I think of Jesus Christ, I am not religious. I do not have any attachments due to religion to Jesus Christ. But then when I think of him, I look upon him as a great ideal of leadership qualities. And there are hundreds of excellent examples that one can draw from the Bible, from the sayings of Jesus Christ, as to demonstrate well to everybody around about the good qualities of leadership. The one which comes to my mind immediately, the first and foremost, is something very special, because it is not observed by many people. Irrespective of religion or caste or creed, humanity in general does not follow this principle of Jesus Christ. And I think it's my duty to talk about that. When all the people had supper, when all his disciples had supper with him, at the end of the supper, when he had to lead his disciples, the first step that Jesus Christ took was, he took the water in the vessel, went near his disciples, bent down and started to wash the feet of the disciples. People shrank out of surprise, shock. They just couldn't believe it. The Lord, the Almighty, in their eyes, the Son of God, the Messiah, he comes down to the feet of the disciples. He washes their feet one by one, all of them. And he teaches the most important, clear-cut, crystal philosophy of leadership called servant leadership. We are all leaders in our families. As a father, as a husband, as a son, as teachers, as entrepreneurs, industrialists, political leaders, every one of us in our own might is a leader. But then, whatever kind of leader we are, the greatest of quality that as a leader, as a human being, every one of us should possess has been clearly indicated, taught in the most beautiful manner by this innocent infant Jesus Christ. Servant leadership. If you wish to be the leader, you have to be the servant. If you wish to be appreciated, admired, and looked upon as a Messiah, a king, a great person, all that you should do as the first and the foremost is be willing to come down, to go to the level of the servant, to serve him, to think about his welfare, to think about his future. And that's it. With that one quality of leadership, every one of us can make ourselves happy and the others also happy. Christmas is a season when every one of us, irrespective of to which religion we belong, we call it Merry Christmas. We are all happy. It gives a jumpy, merry, happy mood to every one of us. So, Merry Christmas to all of you. Best wishes to all of you. On this day, I think if one or two qualities that Jesus Christ has exhibited can rub on to us, and if we get ourselves convinced, and if we start observing one or two good qualities, that will take us to a different level, and all of us would lead a very happy and prosperous life. Thank you very much.